Hey guys, here welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. We last left off, we end up learning that CL has a lying tale, which is when every time she sneezes, that means she's fibbing. And of course, the inner circle now believes that Juvira is a plan defined by Salem and her inner circle. That said, let's begin. Okay, to class. Dust increased by 5. Here we go, time for the meeting. The maidens of legend from the fable, they actually exist. Alright, time to turn the bullshit up to 11. You mean that we met with the legend? Yes. She pretty real for me. She saved our bacon. That's what the maidens are known for. They travel, help who they can, although they usually try and do it covertly. They don't join battles and don't usually stick around to introduce themselves. Because if the maidens exist then, that means magic exists too. Great impression there, Penny, but don't push yourself too much. We have that little hiccup problem. And you can realize how that will be a shock to the general populace. Which is why I need you to all keep this to yourselves, children. We understand, but Glenda, considering how peculiar our location peak is, we run the risk of running into her again. What should we do if that happens? Well, she'd be amicable so far, so unless she suddenly becomes hostile, I'd say you can accept her help. Maybe ask her what she's doing in Peak to begin with. But is she dangerous? What else could you tell us about her? Not much. We do know the maidens are powerful, but there's not much we can share. That's great. Hopefully she doesn't turn us into frogs or whatever. Miss Goodwitch, though, I can't help but ask how you know that magic is real if it's not common knowledge. I can't share all the specifics, but I'm sure Evelyn and Jack can testify to the fact that Headmaster Osmond does more than just oversee this academy. Magical activity is one of the areas he's taken upon himself to oversee. I see. Then what about the young girl? Unfortunately, we have no knowledge of such a being. So we gave you could share any insight you can about her upon a successful encounter. Sure. First intel, she's totes adorable, but more about that later. I see. Is that all you can share? Right this moment? Yes. I see. Children, go on ahead. I'll catch up with you later. Sure thing, Professor Peach. Thank you for the intel, Miss Professor Goodwitch. She knows. Now, what else is there? Glenda, you did not react to the word maiden when we spoke. You reacted to the name Amber. You know this girl. I do. And her being a Peak, it makes no sense. She's right behind you, Glenda. Ooh, ghostly maiden. Truth mixed with half-truths and one big lie. The one time she was lying through her teeth was when she said that she had no knowledge of such being. You mean when we were talking about Janara? Oh, it's Janara. Sorry, guys. But that means that she does indeed have knowledge about such beings. But then Janara is not a creation of the boss. Not necessarily. What does that mean, partner? Remember that Osmond knew nothing about me, and whatever I am, it's tied to Peak. The mystery behind it, and the thing it is, there's no reason to believe that they know anything about Janara either. But she was lying when we asked. She lies about having knowledge about such a being, not Janara herself. That got me thinking. Titania, you were born by copying Mercury Black, remember? Ugh, don't remind me. Been trying to suppress most of his memories from day one. Point is, maybe you and Janara are similar in that aspect. She's someone else's copy. Yes, I think Miss Goodwitch knows about the person or being that Janara inspired by. That's awfully specific. Although Tyson was a fluke, she might have been copied anyone at all. But your theory is true. Janara was made and tailored specifically to one person. The question then becomes, why? Maybe they are similar to my situation. What does that mean? I spoke about this with Peach before. I don't know much about how or when, but I have a feeling that my existence was because that this flame thing wanted to show someone up. Maybe it's the same thing. How and who do you show up by making, well, a human being and a magic user? Your guess is as good as mine on that one. And I'm afraid I can't be as much help in that front either. Amber, was Professor Peach able to extract more information out of Miss Goodwitch? Yes and no. Professor Peach admits to knowing me personally. She what? Apparently the maiden Amber was under her group's protection, but they failed to keeping me safe from harm. She wasn't willing to share who harmed me or what they're trying to protect me from. But according to her, my appearance anywhere out of the current time is impossible, so she fears that this is a setup by someone, a setup to warn Professor Peach about, despite Headmaster Ospin's wishes. Tch, asshole! Him and his secrets! Well, now we know it's a set. Well, now we know it isn't set up anyway. But if she's convinced of that, then maybe... No, I don't feel dead. And here I was trying to not be blunt about it. Alright, so let's put together everything we know. Amber was under Osmond's protection, but it did her fat load of good. She's not dead, but she's probably heavily injured then. And her going around must be like, I don't know, out of body experience. She's projecting a soul or something. Oh, I believe that may be it. Yes, it was instinctual. I didn't know what I could do that. All right, but if she's still technically alive, I don't think she should be able to skip the country, get that far out of her body. I mean, or disperses if it gets too far from the host's body, exception for certain semblances, no? That makes sense, but I believe magic power is different. I don't remember why or how exactly, but it feels like it is so. Oh my god. Partner, what is it? When I first met Amber, she didn't know she was in the real world. She didn't know this was the amphitheater. Wasn't all there was. She didn't know she could move, so she never tried. Her magic power wasn't as strong as it was. That means that where she must have been when she first appeared, I think it was close. Wait, you don't mean it's the only explanation I can think of? Son of a bitch! Amber, your real body's somewhere in the school. Ooh. Heavy. Oh, come on, after that music, we get this. Let's see, anything I can do here? Everyone seems a bit distracted. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. She seems a little distracted ever since we got back from Peak. I can guess the reason why. I guess even though Penny lifted our moods, she couldn't get over it completely. Would have been weird if she did. Last time I saw you this side of moody was when you were meditating but whether to stab Jack with a fork. What did I tell you about sneaking up on me? You never told me anything about sneaking up on you. I do now. It better be retroactive. Yeah, I'm not changing the subject, Bunmeister. What's wrong? I'm meditating murder, yes. Just not Jax this time. Andrea? Yeah. Also, I couldn't imagine how she must feel. Such betrayal from a family member. Not like that. Huh? Even before making a deal with the Grim, Andrea was a little shit stain, remember? I don't have any qualms about turning him into a bunny sashimi. Sashimi is an Australian way of cutting fish, not meat. It is now. I guess I'm going to have to try more than once until I get it right. Get it just right. Yikes. Anyway, it's not like with Jack and Bella. I don't have any tragic should I, shouldn't I moments. No, it's I can't I and I can't. No, I can't and yet I must trope. Not as interesting. It's just me wanting to kill that little shit. It's pure and simple revenge. There's nothing simple about wanting to kill your little psychopathic cousin who entered a willing symbiotic relationship with a centuries-old body-hopping Grim. Sure there is. They want they want themselves to live and I don't. You're terrible. Well, what can I say? They bring out the worst out of me. You're the complete opposite. And I should persuade you to be less terrible for one day. And distract myself from the fact that Andrea is probably living in the same apartment as those four, but I can't go chop off his head off because Oswald would bring the popo on us. Fine, I'll go out by myself. Hey, I didn't say no. Then start acting like it. Young love. Alright, to the gym. Alright, so this time, what to do? I'm thinking of doing... Let's do some endurance. Yep, endurance. Okay, here we go. My stamina increased by 1. Oh, my aura didn't go up. That's depressing. Well, I don't think I can do any more with my, well, you know, with the rings anymore. So I don't know what I need to do. Alright, so one more day, then we'll work, then we'll do the Saturday thing. Alright, let's hope Friday is pretty barren. Yep. Oh yeah, it is. Their progress has been quicker than expected. Must be because of that girl. Leave it to those four to just randomly chance upon a magic user. Well, they did say that luck is also part of one's skill. I guess that must be very skilled indeed. Yeah, point is that they've found a way past the field. They found a way to avoid the effects of the pyro-obsidian in the air and the water, and our little Guardian can't stop them. They may get to the mines before the boss is ready. Oh, nonsense. You can leave that to me and Bella. I'm sure to delay them just enough. So just the two of you going in there this time. Indeed, this is going to be more than enough since Bella is more than up to causing some property damage, right, Bella? Right. See? More than willing. If you say so. In the meantime, I'd like the three of you to do something else for me. I'm dreading this already. This is not good. I don't trust the guy as far as I can throw him. Let's just do a quick bit of, let's do some log working out. Let's see what to do this time. All right, let's increase my power, my strength again. Okay, my aura increased. Yes, it did, along with my strength. I like that. It means I basically got more aura to use. Alright, shall I do some more things in the gym? Yeah, let's do some more things in the gym. Alright, more training. Alright, let's do a toughness training. There we go. Alright, time for Saturday. And this will take up a good chunk of the video, I can feel it. Saturday. Alright, time to go drinking with Yang's mom. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Nope. Maybe I should too. There we go. So I just realized Raven never gave me any kind of day or time for this. So how exactly am I going to well, I guess she'll make herself known sooner rather than late. Yeah, that's not her, because I doubt she's that crazy. Totally inconspicuous. I don't know if I should be serious or sarcastic. Oh, the renovated rooms. Cool. Oh, the renovated rooms. Cool. Give it down, will you? My teammates are in. It's not like they know who I am. At most, they'll believe you snuck in a hot date in the school. You are literally old enough to be my mother. Yep. And you'd be god among the first years. Tai Yang was the only one who managed to bag himself a third-year student. He was in bed with you in the spot over there, with 2 beds there. His bed was in the spot over there, where the twin beds are. Wait, you mean this was your room? Took you long enough. What a surprise. What a coincidence. It could be making it up. You promised you wouldn't. Hat to my own heart. Grab your shit, let's go. Wait now, isn't it a bit early for drinking? I decided that we might have a little check your stamina too. Let's make it a day out. Think you can keep up with me, Kenshi? Is she gonna fly out or is she gonna take the door? It's honestly scary. How similar they are. Just how much like Yang she is. Well, she is her mother that comes with the territory most of the time. Oh man, the stall is gone. Which stall are you talking about? When I was a student, there was this stall that sold the best caramel apples ever. Now it's gone. Huh? I didn't pin you down as one of those caramel apples. Heh. Someone said the same thing the first time we went out as a team. She thought I liked Australian sweets because I dressed like one of their old swordsmen. Like those sweet balls and skewers. Ew, sugar paste is what they are. Oh, dongos. Never tried them. Although I really should try more Japanese food. Because I do like anime and manga, so maybe I should. Old swordsman? So that's the kind of reasoning behind those clothes. Well then showing off my legs, you mean? Well yeah, my tribe was founded by rogue members of that old warrior castle, so it's tradition for the chieftain to wear clothes inspired by their armor. There's so much to unpack in that one statement. You want the stories, let's grab something to eat first though. So, in order, you were born in a tribe. I was. And this tribe descended from rogue swordsmen from Mistral. In short, a century or so before the Great War happened, Mistral went through political upheaval. A lot of castles who existed previously found themselves lost to privilege, power, and facing the space of social mobility. Some adapted, others fought back, some left. The ones who founded my tribe belonged to the latter group. You don't sound like you approve. Who would approve running from battle, especially with those kinds of stakes? Well, maybe it was a battle they didn't think they could win. Anyone can fight a battle they know that they'll win. They really set people apart from when you face uncertain odds. Are you going to run or are you going to stand your ground and fight? That's the question. And that's what really makes you a warrior. Dust, transforming weapons, magic, those are all just forms of fancy ornaments. Put them on a sickly tree and Sooner or later, it will collapse. Careful, Kenshi. I hear there's certain types of birds that like to nest in gaping maws. Sorry about that. It's just... You didn't think that the giant foul-mouthed swords-carrying child-abandoning woman could have any sort of ethics whatsoever. That's not... I mean, that's not... that. There's that, but... Raven, you know about magic? Let's go to Main Street. I want to hunt down this shop. Hope it's still open. Yeah, we all know how she knows about magic. Yes, that's the stuff. That's the sound of huh? That's the sound of huh? I didn't think she liked jewelry. I didn't mean to. It's okay, you're right. These are presents. Presents for who? The younger girls in the tribe. You don't actually come into contact with civilization all that much. Some trinkets like these are rare in our village. So you're isolated. Hidden to survive the country's government wanting to wipe you out and the grim in wild. You get some sort of trick up your sleeve, Kenshi. Oh, and here I thought you were just a grade A badasses. Well, someone relaxing enough around me to make a joke around. I did? Crap, I did! Hahaha, you didn't even notice. I completely fell in a pace. She's so goddamn Yang-like. No, at this point, it's better to say Yang is so much like her mother. Anyway, while they'd be cool, what they'd be cool, we can't all learn from the sword, you know? I mean, we all got trained in combat and the usage of aura, but at the end of the day, someone can scrub the toilets. Makes sense. Everyone's got their role then. Yes, in a lot of ways, we never left society of old Mistral. Including the asinine rule that the women can't accompany government positions, took care of that myself. You did? That's cool. How? Simple. When Crow didn't come back to the tribe with me after we graduated Beacon, and the chieftain still didn't want to make me the successor, I challenged him to a duel and chopped his head off with his own broken blade. Afterwards, I took the challenge on anyone who else wanted to say their claim. After the seventh head was gone rolling, they quitted. One last thing, the chieftain's position in the tribe is hereditary. I'm sure you can work the rest out. You want Yang to take over when you're done. You're not exactly being good company right now, you know. Oh, really? I didn't notice. Is this really what the chieftain think? Come on. I remember the threat you sent me the way first time we met. It can't be bothering you that much. As much as I like to think it should, it does. It doesn't. It's something else. Well, out with it. You're awfully boring right now. If you want something, you just go for it, don't you? From what you've told me about yourself so far, you're headstrong. You don't back down from a challenge. Also, you're thoughtful. Presents for the younger girls in the tribe. Also, little things about the room, the apple, the stories about your teammates. You're not some kind of heartless monster. And how the hell does that... And how the hell does that bother you? If you're like that, then I can think of only two explanations for why you didn't try to contact Yang over the years or bring her into any birthday presents. First one is you really don't care for her at all from the moment she was born, which is unlikely. I knew it. It's not that you don't want to see her, it's that you couldn't. And considering the kind of person you are, the reason you couldn't is because you gave your word you wouldn't. But to who? And why? I also gave my word I'd never tell this to anyone, so that's the question I won't be answering because I'd have to lie. I knew it. There was no way. What kind of monster would take a look at one of their children, decide that they want nothing to do with them for the rest of their lives? I got the only scar in my life bringing Yang into this world. I thought that dear Tai Yang would tell her something that wouldn't grow up thinking exactly that, but it seems like I knew even less about him than I thought. That's so cruel. I really need that drink now. Yeah, me too. Ooh, that's heartbreaking, that. I guess Tai forced her to not interact. Okay, okay, enough. Hick! I give. Ugh. Ha ha ha! I win! Wait. When did it turn into a contest? Fool, everything is a contest. When I can win. Hick! What happened about, battles you can't win? Pfft, I'm drunk. Nothing matters when you're drunk. Wait, if you're, drunk, then how did I lose? Because you gave up first. Well, we can at least prove you won the test of endurance. Fuck you. Wasn't I too old for you? Ha ha ha! Seems like Raven Brahman does love her daughter. Yep, seems like it. Whew. Well, guys, I know this video's kind of short, but I feel like it's going to be a good idea to end it here after that. So if you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. It's Jeff, and I'm out of here. See ya.